Sai, what school am I at? What is this? Hong Kong Academy. Okay. Get on stage, guess what happens? I forget my words. Look at me clapping my forgetting words. Ridiculous. I wasn't clapping. I wasn't clapping. I was super sad. I was like, man, whatever. I don't like this poetry thing. This poetry thing's lame. Anybody got time for this poetry thing? Didn't want to win anyway. That sadness lasted ages. That sadness is right here. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's perfectly normal. I was like, man, that sadness lasts for 10 minutes. Become 10 minutes and 1 second, I was like, nah. I'm gonna come back next year. Come 10 minutes and 1 second, I was like, nah. I'm gonna come back next year and win this whole competition, yeah? So guess what I did next year? I am too. In 2012, I won the first round. In 2012, I won state championships. In 2012, I'm a national final, third time lucky, right? This is the third time I'm here. Everyone says third time lucky. I reckon I got this. I know my poems back to front, front to back. These are the best poems I've written my entire life. I get up on stage. Guess what happens? I remember my words. But I lose. And I get upset again. I'm like, man, whatever. I don't even like this poetry thing. This poetry thing's lame. Anybody got time for this poetry thing? I didn't want to win anyways. That lasts ages. Were you there? Yeah, you're right. It lasted 5 minutes. But you know what? Come 5 minutes and 1 second, I was like, nah. I'm gonna come back next year. Come 5 minutes and 1 second, I was like, nah. I'm gonna come back next year and win this whole competition, yeah? So I came back next year because I'm a sucker for punishment. In 2013, I won the first round. 2013, I win the second round. In 2013, I'm in national finals. I'm in a tiebreaker. By this stage of my career, I'm kind of a big deal. By this stage of my career, I'm kind of going around the world. By this stage of my career, 3 people have recognized me on the street. That's like semi-famous when 3 people like, get up on stage. Guess what happens? I lose. I lose by 0.1 of a point. And that one really hurt. That was the, I don't want to talk to any of my friends. That was the, I don't want to hang out with anyone, I don't want to talk, I don't want to do anything. That was like the super sadness, right? That sadness lasted ages. It's okay to be sad, it's perfectly normal, everybody does it. That sadness lasted an entire day. If I remember the moment, I'm in my bed the very next day, right? I wake up, my eyes open, and I'm like, no! I'm gonna come back next year! I'm like, no! I'm gonna come back next year and win this whole competition, yeah? So I came back next year. In 2014, I win the first round. In 2014, I win the second round. In 2014, I win the first round of national finals. In 2014, I'm in the tiebreaker of the national finals, the top 5 in the entire country. I'm super psyched up. This year, it's a little extra special. This year, it's a little extra important. This year, over 1,000 people entered from all across Australia. This year, there's over 1,000 people in the crowd. This year, it's at the Sydney Opera House. I'm standing backstage at the Sydney Opera House in the top 5 of the entire country. You know the other 4 people are doing right? The other 5? They're crazy. They're freaking out. They're like, man, I've got to remember my poem. What's my poem? Yeah. One guy's trying to psych out everybody. I'm like, calm down. It's okay. You know what I'm doing? Chilling. I'm absolutely chill. Part of it is I've been there, done that. Part of it is this is the 5th time I'm at the national finals, but a bigger part of it was, I started looking around and I was like, wow. I'm standing backstage at the Sydney Opera House. Not a lot of people get to say that. I'm like, wow. I get to travel all around the world and perform for amazing people just like you. Not a lot of people get to say that. I'm like, wow. I get to wake up every single morning and look at my reflection in the mirror and get shivers down my spine. Because I'm so good looking. Not a lot of people get to say that. So I get up on stage. Guess what happens? I win. Would you like to hear the poem that I won with? Yeah! Of course you would. It's the best one in Australia. I forgot my words when you said. I write not to fight, but to love. I write not to fight, but to love. I write not to fight, but to bring light to darkness. I write not to fight, but to bring sight to blindness. I write to inspire an eternal fire with those that desire to fly higher. For my feet, when they're designed for the ground, I put a walk on the clouds where my footsteps make not a sound. And I can twirl like a mystic insouciant dervish around and around. Around and around. I like to tell those who pose not to pose because you can't pose when you write prose. Poetry, your mind set free and fall hopelessly in love with the love of poetry. But to some it seems that the only rhyme schemes be A-A-B-B and A-B-A-B and A-B-B-A, but that's just not my way. It's just that I prefer A-B-H in it and A-B-T-Z-K. An $8 question mark, 7 exclamation point, hash star, 4 equal sign, plus sign, 666, open bracket, close bracket, XXX, smiley face, LMP7, LMP7, QWRTY7, and that's why I prefer not to confine my mind to pre-written lines. I prefer to set free my mind in a place with elastic lines, intertwined with mystic lines. In these sadistic times, it's hard to find oneself. Materialistic objects should not define oneself. That's why I write. I write not to fight, but to love. I write not to fight, but to love. Thank you. I'm really, really lucky. Like this is one of the many things that I get to do with my life, you know what I mean? That I get to travel all around the world, hang out with beautiful human beings just like yourselves. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Imagine a world where people are treated as equals. Imagine a world where people are not categorized by skin tone, religion, gender, or size. Imagine a world viewed through the innocence of a child's eyes. Imagine no sorrow when a soul dies or a soul flies after closed eyes. We shall live our lives in new thought minutes. Because we be pushing our lives to new world limits and new world orders while the old world still busy burying daughters. But they prefer sons. Only for those sons to beat up guns and kill sons of righteous ones, and those righteous ones kill their sons. But those sons kill their sons, so their sons kill those sons, and sons kill sons, and sons kill sons, and sons kill sons, and sons who was wrong. But there is no art in war, for art is love, and there's no love in war. Imagine if we loved more. And love for the sake of love, for the love of love is the best love above all. Imagine a world with no wars and hearts with no doors exposed. War, imagine the life of another, being the life of a brother. Imagine every embrace filled with the love of a mother's. Imagine a world of no strangers and only kindred neighbours. It's about time hatred gets outdated and our differences are celebrated. For our forefathers waited, but we, the people, shall wait no more. Today we take our stand. Imagine no French burqa bands and bikinis in Afghanistan. Imagine Hong Kong, Hanukkah and white Christmas Mecca. Imagine no offshore refugee process prisoners and a history of indigenous pride. Ministers, imagine Palestinians marry Israelis and make beautiful beige babies. Imagine a world where people are treated as equals. Imagine a world where people are not categorized by skin tone, religion, gender, or size. Imagine. Thank you. If a tornado came through this door right now, if a flood came through this door right now, your feet wouldn't move. I don't know where your bodies would be, but your feet wouldn't move. You probably should. Your feet can now not move. Okay, next step of a power stance is, what I want you to do is put your shoulders back. Oh yeah, chest nice and big. Oh yeah, chin up. Oh yeah. Who knows where the top of their spine is? Top of your spine here, there. Can you feel that lump? Can you feel that lump at the top of your head? Yeah? That lump is supposed to be there, don't worry. Don't be like, yo doctor, I got this big lump on the back of my head. If you don't have a lump on the back of your head, go to the doctor. But if you do, you're G. That is the top of your spine. What I want you to do, get your arms on your side. Now, get your arms on your side. Let it go, okay. Next step, what I want you to do is get that, think of that as the top of your spine. I want your spine nice and straight. Everyone get their spine straight? Yeah, everyone get their spine straight. Your spine's got this natural S, go with that S. Has everyone got their spine straight? Get your spine straight. You got your spine straight? Have you got your spine straight? Have you got your spine straight? You got your spine straight. Have you got your spine straight? You got your spine straight. You got your spine straight. Has everyone got their spine straight? The reason I'm asking you if you got your spine straight, the reason I think it's really, really important to have your spine straight, the reason I think it's really, really important to have your spine straight is because studies have shown that after about 30 to 45 seconds of standing in this particular stance with your spine nice and straight in that power stance with your feet in the ground, your brain starts to release endorphins. And endorphins are those happy things. Endorphins are those things in your brain that live and make you happy, and 45 seconds just clicked in. Congratulations. That's like free brain drugs right now. Okay, next step, what I want you to do is I want you to everyone get their hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Really, really reach them, really, really reach them, right? Okay, now what I want you to do, get them up, 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 get them up. Okay, now, what I want you to do is, everyone get their hands up. Shh. Okay, next step of a universal shout out. What I want you to do, this is going to be the easiest thing you're going to do today. Keep those hands up, I know they're getting tired. Keep those hands up. Now, I'm going to give you 3 seconds. In these 3 seconds, what I want you to do is I want you to remember your name. That's the easiest thing you're going to do. 1, 2, 3, done. Your name is now echoing through your brain. Okay, next step of the universal shout out. I'm going to give you another 3 seconds. In these 3 seconds, what I want you to do is I want you to know that name that is echoing through your brain right now, right? I want you to know, not just believe, I want you to know that that name is the greatest name in the history of names. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. Keep those hands up, keep those hands up. I want you to know, I want you to believe that that name echoes this universe, right? That there's this one dude up on Jupiter that has heard about your name. He's like, I've heard about your name, bro. Your name is absolutely amazing. It echoes this universe. Yeah. All right, next step. Keep those hands up, keep those hands up, hands up, hands up. I know they're getting tired. It's okay. I know one kid's got really bad BO. That's okay. It's fine. Keep those hands up, I'm talking. Keep your hand up, hand up. Okay, last step. What I want you to do right now. Last step. On the count of 3, what we're going to do is I want you, on the top of your lungs, I want you to yell your name as loud as you can, like it's the greatest name in the history of names. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? 1. Are you ready for it? 1. Hands up. 1. Really reach them. 1, 2, 3, go! He said, go back to where you came from, you dirty terrorist. He called me a dirty terrorist. But, to be honest, this isn't the first time I've heard this. So I've become used to such abuse and I've learned to pick and choose what I listen to, but this was new. This time, This middle-aged man held in his hand the hand of his 10-year-old son. And I'm not one to tell someone how to raise their seed, but this made my soul bleed black, boiling blood. But when I have a son, I'm gonna teach him love. I'm gonna teach him respect and acceptance for all creatures in existence. But this man, he didn't seem to understand that his wicked words are manifest in the chest of his son, leaving him with a hate-filled heart he'll go to school with, thinking it's cool to act just like Dad. And call that Kit-Kat brown kid a dirty Arab, and trust me, you should stay back. When my frame of mind's in a mind frame where I'm a name and shame, a racist terrorist, and for the next 4 minutes I wage war with my words. My lyrical jihad was heard down every street in Wagga. My poem of mass destruction caused destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Proportions, people, please proceed with caution, for I rock no suicide vest, but I assure you, a bomb lies inside this chest, ready for love. Explosions of the most poetic kind. I am a terrorist of the mind, spreading extremist ideals of peace, love, harmony, one poem at a time. So when I rhyme not to be heard, but to be heard. Well, thank you.
Thank you.